Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Glenn Young, owner of Amazon's fitness magazine, Celebrate the Female Physique. Subscribe to amazonsfitmag.com. The Wellness Podcast, welcome to Wellness Wednesday, I should say, is brought to you by GPS Photography and Video. Why photography and video? Because a photo's worth 1,000 words, video's worth 1,000,000. GPSPhotoandVideo.com. And now your host, Melitza Guerrero, all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Glenn Young?
Hey, I'm hanging in, Amazon-sponsored athlete Melitza Guerrero, getting ready for the Atlanta Pro.
Yes.
Talk to me, how's prep going? How you doing? How you looking?
It's going good. I'm doing good. I'm looking good. So food finally got dropped literally yesterday. So up until yesterday, I've been on like really high food. So I have not been like hungry or anything not like bad hungry. Today I was. Today I am freaking hungry. Like I'm hungry. I definitely feel the food drop. But that also means that I know that my weight's going to drop because we hit like my first plateau. I always hit like two plateaus. I hit one at 125 and then I hit another one at 120. So we hit my first one at 125 with Mike. So this was like his first time seeing like that plateau, So I was like, I'm telling you, I will be 125 forever if we don't like... So I stayed 125 for like 2 weeks. I was doing everything 100%. And then he was like, all right, it's time to start cutting. So we upped cardio. We took out a little bit of food and I feel it. I feel it. But we're looking good. We're looking really good. I'm excited. It's different because I'm not used to it. I'm used to like constantly being shredded and just getting more and more shredded and more shredded, or just holding it right there. But obviously that's not really working in my favor. So try something new and see how that looks. I think that it's gonna look good on stage though. Like I like it so far.
Okay, so let's back up. Yes, you do have a new coach coming in from New York Pro. Who is your coach? What has he done for you? We're talking about the contrast between the two coaches. Last year, Atlanta Pro, they said you were still too shredded. I thought you looked amazing, but my vote don't count. As opposed
to a lot of people, though, like a lot of people were like, what? I mean, I can see like, all right, maybe it was a touch too shredded, but I feel like the extent that they made it seem was not really like the extent that it was.
Right.
Like the feedback and the way that it was given to me, had it been given to me like a different way, like the way it was given to me was, like literally like this. Oh my God, you are just way too conditioned. You should have had like 5 burgers last night. Literally, that was like what was said to me.
And we literally had a burger between prejudging and finals, but I guess that wasn't enough.
No.
My thing was like I said, you look great to me, but my vote doesn't count. But it was good enough for second place.
Yes. So now we're fighting for first.
But second place doesn't get you an Olympia qualification.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. The point system is completely gone.
Yeah. And I think that wellness is steadily still migrating to what they want to see,
Yeah, and it's just, every time you talk to an athlete, it's very frustrating, like with the wellness girls, because we are constantly getting different feedback.
Right.
And then, one judge will tell you, oh my God, you're just way too conditioned, and make you feel like, oh my God, I'm way too conditioned. So then you soften up, go do another show, and the other one's like, yeah, you didn't even make top 5 because you need to be way more conditioned. And you're just like, what the hell? So
I know, because okay, what's the standard? You keep changing. One judge says this, another judge says that. But as we narrow it down, take me through from you did the girl power, and then you did Pittsburgh, and then you did New York. You've done 3 shows so far. What's been the feedback?
Conditioning.
Okay. 2 conditions. And still in New York, you were still 2 conditioned?
New York was this is the closest to the conditioning that we want to see.
That
was my feedback for New York.
Right.
Yeah. So, but New York was just like a mess going on. Like it was so much going on that now we know kind of like the conditioning that they want to see on me. Now it's just, this is going to be my very first show with Mike. So we don't know how what we're doing in person is going to look on stage. Because it looks different. When you see someone in person and you see them on stage, completely different. So we don't know. Like we have an idea of what kind of weight we want to hit, which is like the same weight as Atlanta last year. So we want to hit that same weight without that same exact conditioning. If that makes sense.
So you keep saying
that we have to hit that weight, but full.
Okay.
And that's the tricky part, hitting that weight, but staying full versus hitting that weight and just having all these striations.
But full, not fat.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
Full, not fat.
And no striations.
Right. Striations maybe when I flex, like hard. But definitely not just standing there on stage and then it's like, oh shit, look at all those striations and muscle fibers in her legs, which is like what I keep getting. I can't help it. Like my legs, how like most girls, most competitors, their legs are the last thing to lean out and like they hold a lot of fat on their legs. I'm the opposite. Like even in my off season, if I flex, like you'll still see all my lines in my legs. So my legs get like really, really conditioned. So I have to be like super careful to keep them like really soft on stage. That's something else too that like I've been working on is like making sure that my legs, that I'm not like hardening them up, like tightening them up, posing. I just keep it soft and just leave it like that.
So a lot of it's been because you had a cheerleading background. You always had big legs.
Yeah, trips and dance.
Yeah, so that just doesn't go away. And then of course genetics as well. Yeah. So
my mom had like crazy legs.
So
like bodybuilding legs. Like those bodybuilding girls that work so hard for those their legs. My mom actually like that.
But you have to look at it as a positive. So yeah. Now you just got to dial it in. But once again, you keep saying Mike. Mike, who's your coach? Don't assume everybody knows who he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so tell me, who is Mike?
Mike is my new coach.
Mike who?
From Unchained Physique.
Okay, Mike who?
Mike Rattini from Unchained Physique.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know his last name.
I know who he is.
If that's not it, then I'm sorry.
I know who he is, but not all of your fans know who he is.
But I think I don't be knowing people's last names. I think that's it. If it's that, I don't know.
Well, it's important to know it because But anyway, you say his name like Linda. Okay, when I say Linda, everybody knows Linda.
Yeah, that is a real
Mike. Mike who? Microphone. Mike.
Mike.
Of course, I'm just messing with you, but yeah, Unchained Physique's Mike Rattini. He has a big show coming up on May.
The same day as my show.
Same day as Atlanta Pro. So obviously he won't be at the Atlanta Pro.
No. It'll just be me and you.
Yep. So Coach Young to the rescue, Coach Young. So I want you to start sending me your updates.
I do send you my pictures. I literally sent you progress pictures like 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's hilarious because people would not think that we talk that much. We pretty much talk every day. So
we're like BFFs.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
looking at the wellness division, this is the 5th year
Yes.
going into the Olympia. So if you were to look at it education wise, wellness is working on its master's now. This has already graduated from 4 years, or in the first year of college, however you want to look at it. So maybe that's a lame analogy, but it's changed. It's migrating. Its popularity is off the chain.
Huge.
Yes, I think bikini has 115 shows. Wellness has 66,
Yeah, just about almost 70.
and so you look at year 5 to have 66 shows from where it began to where it is now. Like I said, it's very popular. Main sponsor is Wolfpack. There's really no limit. The sky's the limit, as I say. Trying to get it right. The sky's the limit for wellness. How much? What do you see? What would you like to see change? I definitely would like to see more shows in North Carolina, but
Yes, that was what I was going to say.
but there we go.
Love to see.
But geographically, I mean,
I would love to see
Dominican Republic and overseas.
PC, Carolina and PC.
There you go.
Have some shows like
the pro show, though. You had an NPC Wellness as well. I'm just like, I shouldn't have to drive 8 hours to Pittsburgh to see Wellness, but I shouldn't have to drive to Atlanta to see women's bodybuilding. But that's a whole nother subject. But anyway,
yeah,
you gotta give the fans what they want, and fans want to see Wellness.
Fans want to see wellness, and fans want to see bikini. And
yep,
it just is what it is.
It's popular, and if you think there are too many bikini shows, then you cancel the shows. But it comes down to dollars and cents, and people want to see bikini, and that's just the way it is. So if you think the show is too long, then don't buy a ticket for bikini.
Yeah,
move on. Everybody else will just have to grin and bear it, because who's going to be the person to say there's too many bikinis on the Olympia stage? And you're going to turn to that competitor and say, well, you can't compete. Not going to happen. It's dollars and cents. So they're the most popular division. But when you look at all 7, and that's some analysis I need to get to, what division is making the most money for the promoters? And it just is what it is. And that's what you go with. So now when you go to the Olympia, you're going to see 39, 40, 45 bikini competitors on stage at the Olympia.
Imagine how hard that is to judge.
Yeah, I mean, it's to the point where you
Yeah, because you're at the Olympia,
and the judges.
Everyone looks so similar, and it's
right.
We're just literally picking out like the little tiny.
Exactly. So what's going to be now? You're looking at stuff like, don't like the seat color, or hoping that they'll make it easy on the judges and come in not coming in out of shape or not where they need to be, and then so you can quickly eliminate that, and then you move on to the top 20, top 10, and then there you go. Because everyone's going to be judged by the top 5, top 3 Olympians. You got to figure at the Olympia anyway. So if the top 3 across the board come in off, okay, that leaves the door open, as people like to say. But it makes it easy on the judge. Let's just cut to the mustard. Who are the top 5? Who are the top 3? And everybody else, well, thanks for coming. But anyway, I went on a rant there, but I didn't mean to. But anyway, give me your thoughts on wellness. What would you like to see change? What would you like to see better? What's wrong with it? What's right with it?
Definitely more Carolina shows. Like I was going to say that. I don't really feel like we need more shows in general. I feel like that's more than enough. But like I said, I would like to see at least 1 or 2 shows in the Carolina, since we do have a Carolina NPC.
There you go.
It just makes sense. But I don't think that we need that many more shows, because then it does start getting kind of like bikini wear. And I will admit, when you're watching those bikini shows, it gets boring. You see people constantly walking out of the audience just because there's like 40 people on stage. It's just like, you're like, God damn. So yeah, I don't think wellness needs any more of those shows. I just think we need to definitely get some in the Carolinas. Like we have some on the West Coast. We have some, down south. We have more up north in the East Coast. You got Pittsburgh, you have New York, where if you live in Pennsylvania, it's no issue to drive, 2 hours to Jersey to do the New York Pro and vice versa. Where us here, we live in the Carolinas and Carolina NPC, and we got to go and drive 10 hours away or get on a flight.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
So yeah, it's annoying. So hopefully we do get some shows here in Carolinas. Other than that, I mean, it's just the typical bodybuilding process. It's just trial and error, and just seeing. I would love for the judges to all have a freaking meeting and be like, all right, let's just put this on the board right here. So we all know across the board what's the criteria and what we're all looking for, so that you, judge, right here, are not telling her that she's too conditioned, and then you right here are telling her that she needs to be more conditioned. Let's all get on the same page, because you're driving these girls crazy.
Right.
Right.
You see one thing in New York or somewhere
Terry, for example,
California, and you come back different.
I don't know who's talking.
You go ahead.
Me or you?
I thought you had froze. Go ahead.
Carrie, for example, her conditioning was like even more conditioned than me. And constant, they would tell her the same thing: too conditioned. This last show that she just did, they told her she needed to be more conditioned.
Right.
And Carrie, her conditioning.
Yeah. She looks like a horse.
The person that won her show, their conditioning was the condition that she kept getting penalized for.
But at the end of the day, different judging panel.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to get all the judges on the same mind frame. You can't have this judge. And I mean, yes, of course, you're going to have some judges that do like a little bit harder look, some judges that do like a little bit softer, but it can't be something so extreme like that.
Yeah.
Where you're telling this person that she's way too conditioned, and then the person that wins is the same exact conditioning that you're penalizing them for.
Right. And I was just looking at her page, Carrie McManus over in the UK. So, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that they need to get together and they need to figure it out, because it's annoying. It's annoying. And it's annoying when they say they have this criteria and, this is what we want. And I've said it before. If that's what you want, then don't give first place to someone that is extremely conditioned or extremely beefy, if that's not what you want. If they're extremely beefy and have the perfect conditioning, but you don't like that general beefy look, don't give them first place. Don't give them first place. Whether they have the conditioning or not, they don't have the overall look. So why are you giving them first place? Just because they have the conditioning? Where this girl over here has the overall look, but maybe, hey, she just needed a little bit more conditioning, but she has the overall look. I would go with that person. Because then you just tell her, hey, yeah, you got first place, but just you got to be a little bit tighter. Versus this one over here, yeah, you got first place, and now you're off to the Olympia, and now you're last because you're beefy as shit. So
no, it's not right, because, and you saw that, I see that with overseas shows, women's bodybuilding. They want that big girl, muscular girl, and then you don't see the same outcome when you get to the Olympia.
Exactly.
It's like the Olympia is totally different. That's the standard. So judge from the Olympia standard, not from what you like or what you looks good or whatever. Because that sounds like me. Because that's the case, everybody would be a winner and have a trophy. But
everybody looks good.
Yeah,
we're all pros.
But what's the standard?
Exactly.
So it is what it is. It'll get better. It has to. Because if it doesn't, then they're going to wellness will be in the same situation as women's bodybuilding, women's physique, clearly trying to identify the standard. Women's physique clearly says no striated glutes, but yet that's all I've been seeing. So
yeah, I feel like this year they started off right with
mm-hmm.
oh, we want the softer look. We want the softer look. So they started telling, and then now towards the end of the year, like
right,
everyone that's winning is fucking striations.
yep.
So now you know me. Now I'm in my head, and I'm like, how do I fucking show up? Because
at the end of the day,
they're giving everyone with striations fucking first place now.
Yeah. But
When early in the year they were like, yeah, no striations.
Yeah. So. But the only judging panel that counts in the end is the Olympia judging panel. Period.
But that's the thing. Those are the same judges that are giving conflicting critiques.
Yeah. Well, not all the same judges though.
We just gotta see. No. I mean the Olympia judges, they're flown all over. Those are the judges. Yeah. Every head judge is gonna have one Olympia judge there.
Right.
You compete.
And everybody tries to get in, but that's one Olympia judge's opinion. It's not the entire panel.
I know, but that's what you're not getting what I'm saying. So every time, let's say for example, I compete, right? And then Tyler's the head judge, he's an Olympia judge. So he's gonna give me his feedback. Then I do another show where, let's say, Steve, who's also an Olympia judge, now he's the head judge. He's going to give me his feedback. His feedback might be different than Tyler's feedback. So now I'm getting all these different feedbacks from all these different Olympia judges.
And of course, Sandy. And so it's like everybody tries to get in front of those judges. But I mean, every show is different. But the only one that counts in the end, once you got that golden ticket to go to the Olympia, is the Olympia's opinion. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you have an echo? You got me on? You trying to watch you on live or something? What are you doing?
No.
I keep hearing my voice in the background.
Oh, because I don't have my ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's everything with your suit sponsor? Give me some insight on what she's sending you. What color?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what color are you going for?
It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, you ain't going to tell me, huh?
Because I don't know either. I don't know.
Oh.
It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, when's she going to send it to you?
I don't know, whenever I get it. But I'm not going to open it until the day before the show.
All right.
So it's going to be literally a surprise. So I don't know. Like, I'm just going to have like a bunch of different colored jewelry with me.
Yeah, I mean.
Because I have a feeling it's going to be pink. She knows I love
pink. Did you do pink at Atlanta last year?
Yeah, pink, black, and purple.
Okay.
I did pink, black, and purple.
Well, you know the winning color is, right?
Pink.
No, emerald green. I'm just saying. Check the stats. Look at all the competitors that have qualified for the Olympia, and they were wearing emerald green suits.
Or red.
Just saying.
It wasn't emerald green. It was just probably like regular green.
Yeah. But it's emerald green. But anyway, it's the colors that pop against the backdrop, the lighting and all that stuff, What's the best lighting you feel? Just black?
No lighting in America. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
All these shows in all these other countries, they look freaking amazing. And then you come to America, it looks like you're in a high school production.
What about the rotating stage? What was that in Spain, the Imperial?
Yeah, that's in Europe. That is
cool. About something like that.
That is nice because it's like whether you are first place or last place, you still get on that rotating stage.
Yeah.
Like they give everyone their time to shine, no matter, because you worked hard, you paid a lot of money to be there, like they give everyone their time to shine.
But like everybody's really being careful because ain't nobody really doing no posing. It's just like.
Well, no, the rotating stage is when they announce you.
Yeah.
So no one is doing posing on the rotating stage.
Well, there you go. That's the problem with the show. right
Yeah, so
there.
they announced, and they put everyone on the stage, and they announced
Yeah.
like.
No, but I'm saying if you can't pose while the stage is rotating, I don't want to see it. Once the stage is rotating, I want you to do the whole pose down, and then see who's gonna fall, and then
Oh
hey,
my God!
turn up the speed on the rotating stage. Hey, whoever falls off, you
This
lose.
is not Ninja Nation.
I'm just saying. Give y'all some pugil sticks or something and go at it
This
while
is
you're
not
rotating on stage.
Ninja Nation. We are in heels.
AKA American Gladiator.
Right? No, we're not doing that.
But in all seriousness, what do you think?
No, but in all seriousness, like I feel like, man, come on, man. These shows been looking the same since I was a freaking kid.
Mm.
Nothing has changed. Like, come on, like do something. I don't know, do something.
How would you change it? What do
I
you
would
need to
change
do?
a lot. I would change the lighting. I would change the way it's promoted.
How so?
You
Speaking of
mean
promotion,
you mean to tell me that they cannot find a way, some way, somehow to broadcast these shows on like Netflix or something like that? You mean to tell me that IFBB that has been around for how long does not have money to make money? Because
well,
that's
here's
what
the
it's going to
thing.
be. You know
Who
what I
wants to
mean?
see that? Who wants to see that product on stage like that? Netflix, Tubi. Who wants to see it?
A lot of people used to see it back in the day when it was on TV, regular cable.
So then, if you look, but everybody keeps bringing it back in the day. We didn't have the internet back in the day either.
Exactly. So now it'll be.
I mean, the live stream works,
But not really, because no
but
one
people
wants
don't
to.
buy it.
No one pays for that shit.
No,
Even
you do at
me,
the show
I'm
or
an
you know.
IFBB pro, and my friends are competing. I'm like, I'm not paying for that. But guess what? If it was on Netflix, I'll sit down and I'll tune in.
Something that I think would help if competitors start announcing their show early and start doing infomercials for the promoter, and goes hand in hand.
This is another thing that would help. If you are an active IFBB Pro member, you have your card that is active on the site, you paid your dues, you paid your fees, you should be able to live stream for free. Why do I have to pay? Fans should pay. I should be able to watch my friends compete if I want to.
But that just opens up a whole nother can of worms, because some of the topics that have been going on, there are too many IFBB pros. So now you want every IFBB pro to be able to stream a show for free?
They don't pay for it, period. I have yet to meet any. I know probably just one IFBB pro that streams shows, and they stream it because they stream it for other people to watch.
And that's why promoters, got to angst with that, because they're not making any money. So if you steal the show and you stream it, it's no different than I get UFC or boxing, and I invite everybody over, right? And then we record it, record the stream, and then, hey guys, and then at midnight we putting it back up again. So I think streaming is overrated.
Yeah,
it's overrated, because you'll never recoup the money that you spend on the stream. You won't.
No.
And I get it. You want to make it convenient for those that can't get it to the show. Think about those that are bedridden in the military, was like those that are overseas, and you want to see the Super Bowl, stuff like that. But if it's not making money, don't do it. Stop whining saying, oh, they don't have the stream. Take yourself to the show. You can't make all the shows, but just like the Olympia, I wouldn't pay to stream the Olympia. It's nothing like being there. After you've been to a show, no matter how big, Arnold's, Pittsburgh Pro, Olympia, it's not the same, man. And then, that's why they're really getting on people about they're trying to film with their cell phone and everything like that as well. It's like, hey, it's not making any money when you do that. I see that point. On that point, I'm with the promoters, but I wouldn't have a stream. Stream is not, and they could look at their books across the board at the end of the year. Did streaming make us any money?
No, they're lucky if it even breaks.
Right. So stop doing it. You know, when you look at should we give IFBB pros, and you say give them the ability to have a free stream to stream it to everybody, but should every IFBB pro should automatically get a ticket to the show or backstage pass? And like, I don't know. But everybody will argue that they should get something because they pay what $275 for a pro card. How much was yours?
It's going up.
How much was yours this year?
$275.
There you go.
It used to be $200 2 years ago. When I first got it, it was $150.
Yeah.
So yeah, they keep charging more and more, and I mean, what are we getting out of it? Because you're charging more and more, but at the same time, like we are literally getting nothing out of it. We're not getting more convenient shows. We're not getting really any more prize money. We're not getting amazing goodie bags. We're not getting anything. We're just getting charged more. So what are you
But they
doing?
don't control the prize money, and they've already dropped $10,000 for a sanction fee, right? So just because you have an IFBB card, that should entitle you to what exactly?
What do you mean?
I'm just being devil's advocate. What should you get because you had to renew your IFBB Pro card?
Well, first of all, it's not that. That's not the point. The point is, why are you raising the price? What are we getting with you raising the price?
Inflation.
Inflation for what?
Just like they may raise the entry fee to shows next year because everything's
Okay,
going up.
But I'm saying inflation for what? Because we're not paying to actually receive something. You get what I'm saying? So why is the price going up if we're not receiving anything? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're getting all your stuff from your promoters.
Cost of doing business, Melitza.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Your suit maker goes up next year. What are you going to say?
No. But see, I understand my suit maker because she's getting products, and the price is up. Why?
And you're getting the opportunity to compete in the IFBB Pro.
And that I need to pay $300
versus best league in the world.
No, but listen. So with that, I need to pay $300 versus $100. So when I paid $100 for my card, and now I'm paying $300 for my card
because everything went up.
What changed?
If I'm a promoter,
you're not listening to me.
You're not hearing me.
No, you're not hearing me.
No, you're not. Listen.
I understand what your point of view is, but my thing is, you have your venue, you have your promoter,
right, and that goes up. The venue every year goes up.
Exactly, and your promoter help you with that.
I'm the promoter that's putting on the show, right?
Yes, and you have sponsors and all of that that help you with your show. Oh no, they do. Hopefully they do.
Well, not every show. Not every show has almost said host. Every show has produced.
We're talking about little NPC shows. These little.
Right.
I'm talking about.
Just pro shows. Okay.
Yes, I'm talking about pro shows. They all have good sponsors.
So let's talk about that. Not every pro show has top tier sponsors. They don't.
Divisions.
Yeah, division, Wolfpack.
Which again is an issue.
Wellness, but
which again is an issue. So if you're charging now more money, right, and you don't have any sponsors, and you're charging now the athletes more money, yeah, I get it. But now where is also our more money when we win? Because we're paying out more money to be there, so we should be getting more money when we win.
Yeah, but they don't control the prize money either.
Exactly. So
but they must pay the
same.
They
don't control the right. So their sponsors are the ones that control that. So what am I getting now with paying $300 to compete? I was paying $100 to compete.
That was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing you got a sponsor, so you ain't paying nothing. So anyway.
But yeah, those fees they're annoying. They're annoying because they keep going up. So then what? Now next year we're gonna pay $400.
But I'm sure the IFBB could justify that just from cost of doing business. when you look at venue, the venue's overseas. How are we gonna give them the money for that? Right. So in order to provide this for athletes, you need to raise the price. So here's the thing. So is it gonna get to a point to where, you know what, I'm not competing because the pro card is $350, I'm done. Okay. Is that gonna stop the IFBB from existing and going on? No. But people still gonna pay it. It's kind of like the Apple iPhone, right? You gonna pay it because once I got a product, I basically can charge whatever I want when you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Inflation wise, people gonna probably end up paying $20 for some eggs or milk here very soon. We're gonna stop eating. So I don't know. I'm just saying I try to look at both sides of it. I don't think $275 is a lot of money. It's going to be, you got to pay it every year. So you got 12 months to get ready for it. And that's on the low scale of complaint department of cost that you have to pay out as an athlete. My opinion. But now I would say the little stuff that you do, like if you win your pro card, maybe your first year is free. Maybe it's $200 instead of the whole full blown $275. Well, that's like what? 5%, not even 1% of what you have to cost to pay to be an athlete to compete.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone through the math and it costs this for the hotel, it costs this for the show, it costs this for prep, it costs this for gear. It takes what it takes.
Yep.
That's what it takes. You got all these parents out here getting ready for football season for the kids. They're gonna go to Dick's Sporting Goods and they're gonna pay $120, $150 for some cleats.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, their team may not win, and their child is trash when it comes to playing the game. And I brought up the analogy of every year parents be wanting highlight reels of their kid, right? Through the game, say, hey, can you do a highlight reel? You've gone through 10 games of the season, and then they get the price tag. Say, well, dang, And at the end of the day, your kid may be trash. You got a nice, dope highlight reel, but that joker, he ain't going nowhere. Not D1, not D2, not D3. And parents can't want it more than what the student athlete wants. And likewise, no fan can want it more than what those that want it to compete. At the end of the day, do it or don't. It takes what it takes,
Yep.
Some people are going to be paying $70,000 for a truck. I won't, but I mean, with tariffs and everything going up, they're going to pay.
Yep.
Anyway, now that I didn't hurt your feelings,
yeah.
I see your whole mannerisms are changing.
No, because I had to start. I couldn't.
That New Jersey, get ready to come out. There we go. Poke the bear. So now, if I'm a competitor on stage, I just start talking shit to you. You lose your whole game. You're like, can't pose no nothing because you mad.
You want to see a fight on stage?
That would be something. Nah. By the way, love the braids.
Thanks.
Going down the back. Have you ever considered doing that look on stage?
No, hell no.
I love it for the photo shoot.
This is because I'm gonna go see Russ in concert on Tuesday, and I can't have my hair all frizzy from the concert.
Russ in concert? Who's Russ?
Russ. He's a singer/rapper.
Okay, don't be on the Jumbotron and get caught.
What?
Like Coldplay. You didn't see that?
I'm single. I could be booed up with whoever I want.
But I'm just saying, they know who you booed up with. I don't know. So you think this is Tuesday? Next what? Tuesday?
This Tuesday.
Yeah, this Tuesday coming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so, how much is the concert?
How much?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't pay for it.
Oh.
No, it's not one of those.
I'm just saying.
Oh, no.
Who are you going to the concert with?
I'm going with a client that turned friend.
A client that turned friend.
Yeah, she gifted it to me. She knows I love him.
Mm.
Yeah, and she loves him too. So she was like, "Oh my God, Russ is gonna be in Charlotte. Let's go!" I'm like, "Yes, let's go."
What's this guy? This is a Hispanic singer? What does he do?
No, I just said he's a rapper slash singer.
Oh, a rapper. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to forgive me. I don't know who he is. So you think you can take time off? You in prep for the Atlanta Pro to go to a concert? What's your mindset? What do you think about? We got time to go to concerts now instead of get ready to go.
Damn people that literally have to stop their whole lives. Like if you need to stop your whole entire life because you're in prep, maybe this is not the sport for you.
Right. And I'm just messing with you.
No, yeah, but no, for real. Like there's some people that I know that literally they're like, yeah, I can't go to so-and-so's birthday party because I'm in prep. And I'm like, bro, you're like 5 weeks out. Like
you can go if you got the discipline. Don't go there and grab the daggone. You know you can't have the birthday cake, so why are you there? Yeah. Bring your meal. You got a microwave. Go to your little corner, eat it, come back out and entertain.
Such an asshole. Like go and enjoy with your people and just stay to your routine. That's it.
Yep.
You know? Like I feel like you cannot and will not go far with this sport if you don't know how to mesh regular life with the sport.
I agree.
Because then there's so many people that they become, and now granted, I am like an antisocial person, you know that. But if I want to do something, or like there's times I tell you I'm gonna go to my aunt's house, or like little things like that. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna sit here and if my family invites me over, no, I gotta show next month. I can't go over. Like what? Now if I had a show, like if this is my peak week, that's different. Like
yeah. Got you.
Play around with peak week, or 1 week out. I don't play around with that, but I got 3.5 weeks.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it may actually help being around family. That can be a positive or negative too. But I mean, yeah, you can't just sit there in four walls like you're in prison.
Yeah, just because you're in prep.
Rocking back and forth. Time for a meal.
I'm in prep.
But yeah. So you got to merge life with real life with prep. So that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks out from the Atlanta Pro, never considered the Tampa Pro. Are there any other shows out there that you look on the calendar that you may do beyond or past the Olympia, for example? I'm not saying that you won't qualify for Olympia, but I'm just saying because you always got to think about how you're going to kickstart next year.
I want to do Rising Phoenix if I can.
What made you want to do Rising Phoenix?
Okay. Well, to be honest.
You're
going to be like, you
fucking... Because at one point we were talking Texas. And then that went to Wet Earth.
You're going to be like, you fucking bitch. So.
Really? How do you really feel?
I love boxing. Like, that's the sport of my family, right? So that same weekend is the Canelo versus Crawford fight.
So are you going
Vegas? So I was like, that is like an hour drive. So I thought like if I do Rising Phoenix and I, after the show, I just drive for an hour and go to the fight. Like I wanted to buy tickets to like be at the fight. But I was just looking today and the fight is at 3 p.m. So I'll probably be like on stage.
Yeah, probably so. You got to have the main thing mean the main thing.
Yeah. So I'm not going to see the fight in person, but I still want to do Rising Phoenix because I love like the all women shows. Like, I don't know. It's just so different.
Yeah.
Like, I love the vibe.
That's just girl power that you did. Yeah.
I love how those shows feel. And when I did girl power, like I just loved it. There is one in November that I think it's also Bombshell Productions in Florida.
It's an all-girl show?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, at that point, we'll just have to see because that's in November.
There's a lot of shows left that are in Florida, and there's a lot of shows that are left that are in Texas all the way out to November. I'm like, wow, okay. Of course, I mean, It is. Business is what it is. And so you can get that early qualification or you love to compete, and then you love the venue. And this is a place I'll never get to go to Arizona regularly on any other time. Or you may not be thinking about going to Arizona. I mean, other than the Grand Canyon, But I mean, you just have to see because it really sums it up like this. Not everybody enjoys the journey. you've been in prep for 16, 18 weeks, and you know you didn't really enjoy the journey. You
Right.
feel like, wow, this was great when I went here. This was a great venue. I love going to this show. I love competing. I love being around this. I made a ton of friends. I got an opportunity to network because one way
Mhm.
to get sponsors, you got to compete. And sponsors don't
Mhm.
see you compete. They're like, well, yeah.
Yeah, you
So
can't get
anyway,
sponsored.
anyway. So I guess we should wrap it up. What else you want to talk about?
I think that's pretty much it. I'm excited for Atlanta.
Hmm.
Um, I'm
Show me
excited.
your shirt. Show me your shirt. Silverback and turn around the back. What's on the back of the shirt? Oh, okay. That's the girl power shirt. Okay. Cool. Yeah, they're free advertising. I saw the silverback, but I didn't know. What are you doing?
I
Did you
squeezed
break
my
a
fingers.
nail?
No, I almost, but I squeezed my fingers.
Anyway. Oh, between the chair and
Yeah.
the
But yeah, no, I am
let me see what
excited
this.
for Atlanta. We'll see. We'll see how I look. We'll see how I look. Again, food just dropped. So normally once food drops and cardio goes up, that's when I start like shedding weight. And I can
Right.
already feel it. Once I start feeling like those hunger pains, I haven't felt them the whole prep with Mike. So just started feeling them. I know that that's when my weight starts to like.
I got you.
Yep.
Last question. What do you feel that your brand is? This is your third year as an IFBB pro, right?
Yeah.
What do you feel your brand is? Which way are you going down the road? What are you thinking?
I don't
I know
know.
we talked about a lot of things, but what are your
I
goals
don't
for
know
Melitza?
because like I have so many different personalities in one. So
So you need a counselor? What are you trying to say? What is
no,
that thing?
not like that.
Schizophrenic? Okay.
Not dissociative disorder. Not like that.
Okay.
Um, I'm aware of my different personalities. um, I'm just still trying to figure it out myself too. I'm still trying to
Hmm.
figure it out. As we talk outside of bodybuilding and stuff, and
Yeah.
I have like a lot of other things that I'm working on that are completely like outside
Hmm.
bodybuilding.
Yep.
So, maybe by the end of the year, we'll be up here talking about that. I want to keep it hush for now.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think that once we bring that out to the public and people are like, oh, snap.
I never knew. Yep. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's going to be interesting. Which is a project that I'm excited about. I can't wait till we actually start like 100% full force into it. But that's the brand that I'm focused on, which honestly really doesn't have to do with bodybuilding. But
Got you.
what I always tell you, like a lot of people in this industry don't think about the future.
Hmm.
And as much as I love this industry, it's not something that for me needs to be 24/7.
Hmm.
You
You
know,
gotta have
like
an exit strategy.
right, and like there's some people that like their exit strategy is still being in the industry, being in the business. Mine
Hmm.
is not really so much that. My exit strategy kind of like deviates me from the industry as far as like the business side of it.
Hmm.
Competing is something that I'm always gonna love. It's something that I would probably do until I'm really old, just because I love being on stage. But as far as like the business aspect and money making and all of that, I'm thinking of like the future. And the future for me and my other passions and how they can make me money, not just bodybuilding, which a lot of
Gotcha.
people think about, then they freaking are done. No one knows their name anymore. And now they're
Hmm.
working at LA Fitness.
And they're no longer relevant. And point blank, they don't have an exit strategy.
Yeah, they never had an exit.
The student athletes and playing ball is like,
Yeah,
okay,
they never
yeah,
found their passions, because it was
right,
always bodybuilding, 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 but you can only bodybuild for so long.
exactly.
And be monetizing, because you can
Right.
bodybuild,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
but
exactly.
you only have this limited amount of time where you can monetize from it, you know? And you need to be smart when you're in that limited amount of time. You need to be smart about how you move.
Yeah. Are you relevant?
I don't know. Am I relevant?
No, I'm just saying that's the whole instinct. How people want to stay relevant. You know,
Yeah,
they want
or
to be
do
talking about
they
you
want
long
to
after
be
you're gone.
relevant? No, because like to some people, like me, for example,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's nice to win, but like that's not my biggest thing. You know, like we've even had these conversations that where sometimes I say, yeah, if I would have gotten, first place, I wouldn't have went to the Olympia. And you're like, what? And I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, like I wouldn't have went, and like I know that some people will hear that they cannot comprehend and they can't grasp, like, why would you not have went? But to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, it's a big deal, but it's not like, I don't know. I don't want to say
I think
it's
you should go to the first one. You know,
yeah,
you
like
want
I don't want to say it's just
definitely go to the first
because
one, and then you cherish each one, and then you make the decisions from there because you don't. Tomorrow's not promised, and
exactly,
so like I didn't go, and then I tore a bicep or whatever. Then
exactly,
next year I can't compete, and so. Uh, but it is what it is. Everybody has different opinions on that, but you want to show up and show out for sure. You want to go there and get your ass kicked and
exactly.
be like, "Woe is me! I'm 20th in the world." Uh, I get that part too,
Yeah,
but I think you owe it to yourself. If you qualify and you can afford it, you should go. I mean,
mhm.
they're flying you out there. That part. So then you just got to say, okay, I got to at least get top three so that I'm automatically qualified for next year. And that takes a whole load. But first year pro going out there, you qualify. I mean, like I said, you should go to the first one, and then as always, listen to your coach and go from there. Don't listen to your fans, because your fans
Your fans are gonna they're gonna tell you to do every single show in the world.
exactly. You'll be doing 20 shows, and
You'll be
they
looking
ain't gonna
like
pay
a
for
cancer
they ain't
patient
gonna
by
pay
the
for
time
none
you're
of them, but they want to see you
done.
in 20 shows.
You'll be looking like a cancer patient by the time you're done the season.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So, well, let me let you go so you can go do cardio.
Nope.
You finish?
No, I don't got I'm done with I gotta go work out.
Okay, what you working today?
Lower body.
Legs,
Just lower body.
glutes, and hams.
All lower
Quads.
lower
Well, you
body.
working ankles? The ankles is a lower body too. What? Give me a
Well,
body part.
lower body. Everything down there. Every lower
Really?
body.
Okay.
Full lower body today.
Got you.
That's when I work out. I don't. I literally only go to the gym twice a week.
Okay.
I'm low key like. Should I just cancel my gym memberships?
But you're working out every day.
No.
Okay, so give me your close that out. Give me your
I just do cardio 3 days on, 1 day off.
okay.
And then I do lower body twice a week.
You're not doing any upper body for obvious reasons because
None.
that's
Zero.
why everybody was trying to say you need to go women's physique. Women's physique. The one fan, which I won't mention his name, he wrote a whole 2-page dissertation on why you should be women's physique. And posted it. But when I sent it to you and you replied back to him, he got all the smoke. So I went, oh boy.
Meanwhile, I stand next to a woman's physique and I'm like a little child.
Exactly.
Like these men don't know. These people don't
Yeah.
realize. Like, yeah, I know I look big, but no, put me next to one of those girls, and it's like Mimi muscle wear. Like you got no muscles, girl.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But yeah, that's it. I don't touch upper body at all.
Right.
It's just I've been just doing lower body twice a week and cardio 3 days on, 1 day off. And that's it. Like I'm not even going to the gym right now. I'm gonna go work out in my home gym.
Well, the apartment gym is.
It has literally everything.
If nothing else, you at least got your cardio because every gym has a treadmill. So
Yeah,
it's
but
there.
but we have like a legit like two gyms. Like
So there you go.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna work out here, and I have to do some recovery work afterward, and that's it. I'm excited for Atlanta. I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was sending you screenshots of what we ate last year.
Yes.
Girl, I was
That was
so
good.
hungry. I was in
We got to
bed.
get that restaurant now. You know we got to make reservations.
I
I
was
think.
I was in bed and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
I can eat this again."
That was good. That was a
I
great
was
dinner.
so food. I'm really
Yeah,
excited.
and great company too. So yeah.
Yes, I will forever, forever, forever do that show. I love that show. Yes, I love Leonard Murray show.
And it flipped this year. I mean, usually last year this time it was just like this week coming in. It's like the Tampa and Atlanta flip. So
Yes.
we'll see what it is next year.
We'll see. Maybe next year I'll do Tampa. This year I couldn't do it. It was just
Yeah.
there was a lot going on for Tampa.
Yeah.
So this year there was gonna be a lot of fucking trauma. So
Well, the thing about Tampa is like, okay, it's hurricane season. It is what it is. So like, yeah,
yeah, we
you
got
get there and then you stranded and then you can't get back. I'm like, yeah, that part too. So yeah,
that was bad, that hurricane. And I was on the ground level when that hurricane came.
yeah.
So
I almost beat you back. I was driving. You was, but
oh wow, yeah, that was a bad one. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna go work out and I'm going to start putting my updates again on.
yeah, I was gonna say when you want to do another cut, Wellness Wednesday, we gotta go film some content.
Yes.
And let
Let's
your
get
fans
off
in.
of this. Let's get off of this right quick, right? Let's get off of this real quick. And while I make my pre-workout drink, let's talk. So we can put some content out for these people.
So everybody's not privy to what we're talking about.
Yeah. No.
All right. Hey, talk soon.
I'll talk to you in like 2 seconds.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Wellness Wednesday with Melitza Guerrero, always a fun time. I laugh because she gets so emotional about topics. And next thing I know, she's upset and going off, and that whole New Jersey attitude comes out. But great person as well as a great athlete. So wish her all the best as she continues for the Atlanta Pro and beyond. Celebrate the female physique. Subscribe to AmazonFitMag.com. I appreciate all the new sponsors or subscribers to the website and those that have bought the magazine, the print version, and those that have bought both. One thing I always say, I appreciate without the support, it gets it tough. So the more support I get, the more you guys get behind the brand that is Amazon's Fitness Magazine, the more I can do for these athletes and keep growing the magazine from there. So I really appreciate you. We will see you soon next time. Oh, speaking of which, coming up on Friday, Shelly Fit, from the UK, will be on the Amazon's podcast. That's going to be 5 o'clock. No, noon my time because they're 5 hours ahead. So look forward to that. Stay tuned, and you'll see the notification going out for that very shortly. Talk soon.